The Ford Maverick has remained one of the hottest new vehicles on the market following its launch for the 2022 model year, to the point where plenty of folks have been waiting a very long time to take delivery of theirs. However, Ford Maverick production at the Hermosillo assembly plant has steadily picked up over the past few months, totaling 25,000 units in Q1 of 2023 and going from 7,000 in April to 11,000 in May, a 52% increase. But before we go any further, smash the like button and subscribe, which will enter you in a $200 Amazon giveaway. Now let's carry on with the video. Now, with the release of the automaker's July sales report comes news that Ford Maverick production remained steady last month too. Last month, Ford produced a total of 10,000 Maverick pickups, which is an increase of 78 units month over month. It also brings the Maverick's year-to-date total to 64,000 units, which is undoubtedly encouraging news for those that have been patently awaiting the delivery of their new compact pickup. Unfortunately for some of those folks, with 2023 Ford Maverick production set to end in October, as Ford Authority reported back in March, and some orders may wind up getting pushed to the 2024 model year as the Blue Oval continues to struggle to build enough units to meet what remains extremely high demand. Even worse, the popular hybrid model is still constrained, too. In the meantime, Ford continues to work to ramp up Maverick production by adding a third shift at the Hermosillo plant just last month. The Blue Oval is planning to expand its Ford Maverick and Ford Bronco Sport annual production run rate by a total of 80,000 units by the end of the year, which is presumably for both models combined. However, it's worth noting that this means the Hermosillo plant will have the capacity to build 80,000 additional units of these vehicles. Not that it will, which is important since the automaker is still facing some lingering supply chain issues that continue to hamper production. Given the current trend and demand for crossovers, SUVs, trucks, and dwindling sales of sedans and hatchbacks over the past few years, the Ford Motor Company, with the exception of the Mustang, took a bold step and decided to do away with passenger cars altogether. So with the discontinuation of models like the Focus and the Fusion, Ford did not only have to address the need of the urban commuter, but this was also an opportunity for the American automaker to explore new avenues and expand its product portfolio. Enter the Ford Maverick, a truck for non-truck people. Now Ford's F-Series pickups are synonymous with being some of the best-selling vehicles in North America, but even the base F-150 in a single-cab form is knocking on the door of $34,000. Sure, the midsize Ranger addressed that and came in at a slightly lower price point, but that was still too big for the urban environment. This is where Ford saw an opportunity to go all in and introduce a competent compact pickup, starting around the $21,000 mark. With a unibody construction and C2 platform shared with the Ford Bronco Sport and the Ford Escape, you can't really compare a Maverick to a traditional truck. Having said that, the added versatility of an intelligent bed, towing capability, and extra ground clearance do give a lot more flexibility than your average family sedan. Unlike your typical pickup, you can't choose different between bed sizes and cab sizes on the Maverick. You can only get it as a crew cab with a bed that's just over 4.5 feet long. For the 2023 model year, the Maverick comes in 3 trims. Now which engine you choose, frankly depends on how you decide to use your Maverick. If you're looking for excellent mileage, the hybrid with the CVT can return up to 40 miles per gallon, giving you a range of around 500 miles. However, if you want to tow or haul stuff with your Maverick, you're better off with the EcoBoost, because when equipped with the optional 4K tow package, it ups the towing capacity from the hybrid's 2,000 pounds to 4,000 pounds. The turbo works with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The payload capacity is 1,500 pounds for both engines. But now, let's address the elephant in the room. The Maverick's party trick, and the one aspect that even has the potential to steal some Bronco Sport and Ranger sales, is the intelligent flex bed system. Ford put in a lot of thought while designing the Maverick's bed. During the R&D, the folks from Ford actually spoke with urban millennials and truck people to get an insight on how they'd use such a vehicle. The flex bed system allows you to customize the bed to suit your needs using a range of well-thought-out features like the bed slot rail system, a multi-position tailgate, a bed extender where the bed length increases from 4.5 feet to 6.0 feet, and 6 standard bed tie-downs. As for storage and power, you get a closed compartment behind the passenger side rear wheel along with a 400-watt 110-volt household-style power outlet in the bed. Although the Maverick is a compact pickup with a boxy profile, Ford has chosen to take the more traditional route as far as styling goes. With an upright grille, a flat hood and bold LED daytime running lights and headlights, the front end sure is imposing and masculine. The sides are pretty uneventful, but this is where the Maverick featuring a unibody construction becomes even more obvious because of the absence of a defining line where the cab meets the bed. While the base model comes with 17-inch steel wheels, from the XL trim and up, you can equip your Maverick with snazzier 18-inch rims, available in a variety of designs and wrapped in optional fatter all-season tires. In back, you have some rugged-looking taillights, a big Ford emblem, and Maverick stamped into the sheet metal on the tailgate. The trailer hitch point sits at the center, while the license plate is slightly offset to the right. As for its size, with a length of 199.7 inches, the Maverick is just a few inches longer than a Honda Accord. Overall, Ford has pretty much nailed the design, which is inoffensive, yet functional. With its slightly lower ground clearance, the Maverick in fact looks like a scaled-down version of a more traditional pickup. While the exterior aesthetic is more on the lines of form follows function, Ford has gone the extra mile to make the cabin look and feel a lot more interesting. Starting with the tech on offer, even the base model Mavericks feature an 8.0-inch touchscreen infotainment system with 6 speakers, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto connectivity. As for the instrument binnacle, you get conventional gauges with a basic 4.2-inch screen in between. The Lariat model gets a bigger 6.5-inch LCD screen. Coming to cabin materials, granted that they aren't the best, but Ford has made up for it by making some interesting design choices and offering a range of exciting colors that complements this aesthetic. That is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe.